Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this short class which will have a focus on a journey towards balance. So you will need a brick for this practice. I'll be using it for a variety of different things. We'll be looking at balancing from an all-fours position, and our main posture will be vrkasana, tree pose, so balancing from tree. So we'll also be looking at how balancing the body also balances the mind and the emotions, working towards that. So know it's very much a journey. If you really struggle to balance on one leg, then this class is for you. So hope you enjoy that, and see you soon. Enjoy your practice. Namaste.
So coming to semi-supine position, you might wish to rest your head on a block and walk the feet underneath the knees, opening the palms of the hands and just beginning to tune into the breath. So now pranayama, the fourth limb of yoga, is so important when we're trying to balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain. So inhaling to the collarbones and exhaling to let go. And then from here, bringing the knees into the abdomen for apanasana, and just having a rock from side to side, taking hold of the shins or the backs of the thighs. Lengthening the tailbone towards the heels and keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, press the knees away. Exhale, so some hip rotations. Inhale towards, exhale apart and away. And connecting the movement with the breath as we bring some space to the lower body. Coming to Ananda Balasana. Knees wide, you can take the ankles or the toes. And as you peel the toes back, just begin to rock from side to side. If it feels good too, you can open out into full laughing baby, pushing out through the heels. So just warming up here. And then coming back in to half laughing baby. And then apanasana. And then bring the feet to the floor. Inhale to the collarbones and exhale to let go. And from here, take hold of your brick and bring this between the ankles as you extend the legs out. So you know you can have the knees bent if that's more comfortable on your back. Bring the arms into the sides of the body, then inhale, float the arms up and back, and exhale, squeeze and lift head and shoulders away from the floor as you send the fingertips forward. If that's too much, know you can always clasp the back of the head. Strong exhale to squeeze and lift. Inhale to stretch back, active fingers. Exhaling to squeeze, also squeeze the brick between the ankles. We're engaging the adductors as well, the insides of the legs. Getting everything warm through the back and the core. You might just stay there as you lift up and pulse if you want the extra challenge. And then inhale to drift back. Exhale, bring the arms down. From this position, inhale, exhale, draw the brick towards you. Inhale to drift away. Exhale, squeeze towards. So you might be able to lift the glutes away from your mat. You're kind of aiming for that even if it doesn't quite happen. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed and grounded to the floor. And then releasing the brick, bend the knees, bring the feet back to the floor, open the palms, inhale and exhale. So again, drawing the knees in, so just coming through. You can either rock through to seated or roll to one side and come through that way. And then from this position, coming through to all fours, having the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, stretch the right leg back. Exhale, tuck the toes under and just feel that you're opening out the calf tissue. You can rock back into that heel. And then option 2 is to lift the leg from the inner thigh. Squeeze the right glute as you push back through the heel. Draw the toes towards the shin. Keep tones through the abdominals and then externally rotate that hip. So maybe open out the hip. Working towards a balance here. Bend in that right knee. You might be able to take hold of the foot, but don't worry, no, you can stay with the earlier options. Keep steady through the lower leg and the palm of the hand, steady breathing. And then going back in reverse through those options, but then squeeze, draw the knee into the abdomen. So from here, we change sides. Inhale, stretch the left leg back. Exhale again, just opening out the calf tissue. Keep the shoulders drawing back, gaze in between the thumbs so the back of the neck is long. Inhale to squeeze the left glute this time, push back through the heel. No higher than your own hip. And stay with this option. Next option is to bend the knee. Maybe lift the knee, so left hip higher than the right. And you might be able to reach around with that left hand. Take hold of the foot. Press the foot into the hand as you breathe. And then releasing the leg. On the exhale, again round the back, draw the knee into the abdomen, and then come back down to all fours. So then from this position, walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, and ease back into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Just begin to walk the dog, feet shoulder distance, feet hip distance, hands shoulder distance, and then reaching the heels back towards the floor, lengthening through the spine. Steady breathing as you reach up and back with the sitting bones. And then walk the hands back towards you. You might need to bend your knees to get the heels down. And then take hold of the elbows and just hang and rock from side to side. Releasing through the upper back and the hamstrings. And come to caveman hands. If you need to be higher up, you can come onto the thighs with that. And then begin to roll up through a ragdoll, floppy head, floppy fingers. Going through the full articulation of the spine. Roll the shoulders up, back and down as you arrive in Tadasana mountain pose. Stand tall and take a few moments to feel grounded. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, returning to the breath. So now taking hold of the brick and bringing that towards the back of your mat. Bring the hands to the hips and just bring the ball of the foot to rest on your brick. Lift across the sternum, lift through the crown of the head, steady drishti in the eyebrow space. This is option 1. Nice steady breath. Next option, you might bring that heel to come to the inner leg as you take the knee out, so journey towards vrkasana. You might sneak the foot towards that calf tissue. You might be in and out of this phase as you're learning to balance, and that's fine. So your brick is there as your support. These are options I took early on in my yoga journey. You might be able to lift the foot higher than the knee. This is an extension really. So it's either above or below the knee, but never on the knee. You can take the arms out to help you with your balance. You might need to bring the foot down as a result of that, that's okay, or come a bit lower. Remember to introduce micro movements into your balance. Everything in nature moves, so just harness that. Inhale as you float the arms up, stay spacious through the shoulders, and drop the shoulder blades down the back. Lift the heart space as you breathe. You might bring the palms of the hands together at the top if that's suitable for your shoulders. As we come into vrkasana, and then exhale to lower the arms. Bring the hands back to the waist, and then stepping back from there. And just take a few breaths to center. So then bend the knees, bring the hands just above the knees, and then come back up so you can reposition your brick. And then bringing the ball of the left foot to rest on the brick. Same postural cues, lift through the crown of the head, lift through the heart space. Relax the shoulders as you breathe. Drishti in the eyebrow space. There are always challenges to your balance. You can see my challenge here is the wind. So no, nothing is ever perfect when you're trying to do yoga. So you can sneak that foot a bit further up the leg, above or below the knee. Inhale, lift the arms, open the heart space to help you with your balance. Keep a nice steady breath. So if you fall out of this, you just start again. You might gradually take the arms all the way up, or you can bring the hands to the heart space. This helps you to broaden across the collarbones, which again helps you to balance. And again, keeping those micro movements, going with the flow. And then stepping back off the brick. Bring the hands to the heart space to let go of any reactions the mind may have had in the challenge of the balance. And then inhale, sit back into Utkatasana. Exhale to fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, walk the hands back out, arriving in downward dog once again. Exhale to lengthen back. And then you can step, jog or jump through, come through to seated. And then lay back. Feet underneath the knees, hip distance. Inhale. Exhale, glide your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, glide to the left. So just releasing the neck now. Shoulders are relaxing. And then bring the arms into the sides of the body. From here, inhale, lifting up into Dvipadapitham, bridge pose. A supported bridge, so bring in the brick underneath the sacrum and the glutes. From here, on the inhale, you might draw the knees in, and exhale, lift the legs into a supported Viparita Karani. Know you can have the knees bent, legs apart. You might even do a few rotations of the ankles. So whatever feels good in your inversion, as we gain the health benefits from being upside down. Feel the shoulders heavy. Steady breathing. And then inhale, draw the knees into the chest. Exhale, bring the feet down. Inhale, just a mini lift to remove the brick. Exhale as you lower the back to the floor. Walk the feet as wide as the mat. Take the arms out at shoulder distance. Inhale. Exhale, take the knees to one side and the head to the other. So coming into Jathara Parivanasana, wide angle. Inhale to center. Exhaling to the sides. And just feeling those releases through the lower body after doing the tree pose. From here, coming to Shavasana. If that suits your back, know it's fine to keep your knees bent. And just take a deep breath to let go of the body entirely. As you drift down here, I'll read you a few words from a book called The Little Book of Self-Care by Mel Noakes. Life is a journey that changes, just like a river flows. There is no such thing as the perfect balance, only honoring the priorities you have in the here and now. All you can do is make mindful and conscious decisions to create the perfect balance for you at that time. So now deepening the breath and bringing some movements to the fingers and toes as you move the head from side to side. The next inhale, take a full body stretch. Exhale and draw the knees in and roll over to your right side. And pause there for a few moments. And then stretching out the top leg, press the top hand into the floor as we come through to seated. And sitting comfortably, sit nice and tall as you bring the hands to Anjali Mudra. As we close our practice, working with balance. Inhale, exhale, giving thanks for our health and our practice. Namaste. So now this is a class you can practice a few times. Just keep going with your balance. It can take a lot of time to get it, and some days with the best will in the world you won't be able to stand on one leg. All we can do is try and know the benefit is in the endeavor. So well done. Thank you for practicing with me, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.